Alright guys, what is going on? Shellz back again here on Fallout 4. Today we're going to discuss Fallout 76 because the trailer came out last week and my excitement is still at peak levels. Anyway, this is Red Truck Stop, so I don't know what I'm going to do exactly what I'm going to do here, but fun and see what happens. Anyway, that did not work out the way I wanted to, but one of the things you want to do, we'll do another episode of this, is we'll finish the 3 bobbleheads. I did do Gunner Plaza the other week, and I forgot to, the other day, pardon me, when the trailer came out, forgot to grab the all important loop. But anyway, let's go pick somewhere where we can just, let's just go down to the main city here, just because I want to talk about the game, and see where we go. Anyway, let me just get up the quick my notes here that I have on Fallout 76 and stuff that I kind of wrote down that I want to keep this short as well, so I just want to get, to the point, beyond the point, and then we can figure everything else out from there. Just know what I say. Anyway, let's just start off. I'm pretty rusty this game, so apologies if you think I'm playing terrible. Big Fallout fan, I'm really rusty, okay? Don't worry, I will get better as we go through this. I'll eventually figure out the controls again. Everything else kind of, this video, it's going to be a bit tricky. But anyway, let's start off with the first thing first. Vault 76 is obviously the focal point, as we see from the trailer. Vault 76 jumpsuit, of course, seems to be one of the big focal points of the thing. I think it's going to be interesting. Obviously, it's meant to open, I believe, 20 years after the war. No, sorry, 25, pardon me. So excuse my knowledge there. So 25 years, pardon me, again, I keep making a mistake, after the Great War. It's been interesting to see what happens with that. Interesting to see what now they only showed who I believe is going to be the main character with the Vault 76 jumpsuit. Whether there's other characters still alive, oh well, I don't know. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with those characters, because I think this could be the first one we have in a while that we're not just the sole survivor of the Vault. I think the Vault gonna have people in it, because if you look at the picture now, I'm gonna just kind of explain this picture the best I can to people who might not have seen the picture. Okay, so the picture is of like the Vault interior, and it says Reclamation Day. Now I of course could be completely wrong here. Actually, I'm gonna Google this. I don't want to look like an idiot. Define reclam. Process of claiming something back or destroying. So yeah, I was right when I thought that. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna go back out into the wild. So this has been open. The vault has been open after 20 years after the Great War. So basically, we're gonna be heading out into the whatever you're gonna call it. I believe it's West Virginia. Is it West Virginia? Has that been told yet? I feel like the song was like the dead giveaway, but I could of course completely wrong. They did, because they did give like a dead giveaway with this one, Fallout 4. You can see the the green monster. Everyone knows that's Boston. Oh, sugar, get me out of here. Hang on a sec, guys, and pardon me. As soon as I sort this. Let me see if I take this out of the head. Yeah, I was just gonna do that. Let's get rid of this bad boy. Still remember to get away from it. Genie Mackers. Where's the loot? Brother Steel? What is this? Helps me, but I see the Brotherhood eventually coming in for me, but a bit late, Okay, let me show you about the picture again, like where we are. Okay, so obviously it says Reclamation Day, and obviously there's balloons, other things like that. The picture doesn't give anything away about what could have happened or how many people are there. is there anyone there? So it's quite tricky to figure out, okay, what's happening in this image now. Part of me looks at it and it's like, okay, what can we get out of this picture? First thing that I personally think, now when I watched this first, I thought you're gonna be like a low solo survivor, but I've already done that, so I doubt they're gonna do that again. I'm almost positive. That was my first thought. I was like, no, not another lone survivor. I did love the story, don't get me wrong, I love Fallout 4, but I don't want another one of them. That's just my personal preference. I know that people will think differently, but that's what I want. Now, from looking at it, there's a celebration. Obviously, different events happening. I think, actually, wait, hang on. Fallout 3, I feel like had another similar situation, but obviously you're gonna have a party and stuff like that. Obviously, that's in the lower days of Fallout 3. So, I think there's gonna be people in this one. I'm just guessing here. You know, I've no sources on Fallout. Love to have, like, I do know people who are involved with like game consulting and stuff like that for Sony and stuff like that, but I don't know anything when it comes to Fallout. So, oh, that hurts. So from looking at the thing, this plate's laid out. If you're just the only person left, you wouldn't do that. So that's one positive I think we can take from it. It looks good. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what can happen from this. Like, is it gonna be like the Fallout 4 system where you start as the what are you in Fallout 4? What would you call that system? Like the settlement system? Is that the best way to describe it? Like the settlements? So here's what I think is gonna happen. I think you're gonna start off as kind of like the overseer. Would you? That's it. Not okay. I'm not gonna use the word overseer because that'd be too much speculation. I'm gonna use the word leader. So you're gonna be the head guy, head honcho. You're the person they've elected to be the captain, the leader, be the person who's gonna control like the settlement. Kind of like what you do with the settlements here, where you kind of organize things and kind of have to build towards that. And I think what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go back out and you're gonna have to kind of make settlements. You know, I'll show you the map here, and this one's the best way to describe it. Yeah. So we have Red Rocket, you have Sanctuary. Over here you have Ten Pines Bluff. I believe there's no one down here. Yeah, Sunshine Tidings Co-op. So you see all those little things and they add to that. I think that's going to be a big emphasis in this game. I feel like that's the next logical step for them to go. I think I do like the settlement system. I didn't like it like for the first 100, 130, 150 episodes of this series. I hated it, to be honest. But I actually kind of like it now. And funny, I'm actually rerunning like the route you take the start game. I've actually never done a second playthrough of this game. I've only done with what I've done, so kind of cool to see you go through here. They're still there? Wow. I don't expect them to still be there. But anyway, so I think that's probably going to be one of the areas you're going to have to do things. The jet, yeah, it's a jet.
Never take a hit at jet again, I swear.
They're not good. So I think that's going to be the main area of Dexys. The location, I think it's West Virginia. I could of course be completely wrong. I haven't checked. Actually, let me just double check me here. I have this open here. One of the 17 controllables, yeah. Oh, according to the Vault and Citadel, Vault 76, there's somewhere near Washington, D.C., like in the outskirts. Outlying areas do not show up in the basin. Is that Washington, D.C., Maryland? I think it's pretty close to that, isn't it? I feel like West Virginia is close to that. But of course, be completely wrong. My geography of America is not great. I don't live there, so I'm not expecting to know it very well. Anything else I can get out from this? I haven't even looked at this, but I'm very intrigued by this game. That's beat. I just want to get to the first point. I think E3 we're going to see a lot more about this game. I think once I get to E3, I'll be able to make a really much better idea of okay, what exactly we're doing this game. I think we'll see maybe 5-10 minutes gameplay if we are lucky. I think that 5-10 minutes gameplay will be huge positive. I think everyone can so assess that, you know, seeing what we'll be playing, because I think we know it's going to come out this year. I think we probably guess, I guess September, October, or November is the three dates that I'd be shocked if they aren't. One of those months isn't the, you know, the nail in the head. But of course I could be completely wrong. You know, we've been wrong before with guesses, so is an educated guess for a reason. But I definitely like I'm just so excited for it. Like I can't really portray my excitement for the game just from here, but I am super pumped for the game. Just can't wait. Another fall. I think the one problem with this game, I just played this character. I think if I go back, I'd have played more characters just to split the game up a bit more and make it a bit fun. But this game was magnificent. I mean, if you take the best in this game, I think the world in this game is better. But I think the Fallout New Vegas, I loved that more. I think that was my favorite game. You know, they always come out with something new every year. Every year they have some new, something we haven't thought of before. You know, bigger map, you know, more interesting. So, it'll be interesting to see what comes up this year, of course, because I think we all know we'll be in for a treat. Because if you're a Fallout fan like me, you know, these games, you can play them a million times, but you'll never actually quite get to the point where you cover everything. So that's what to look forward to. I'm absolutely buzzing for the game. I'm really just waiting for E3 to like fully go into like a 30-minute deep dive, because I have so many different theories about this game that like I could talk for an hour probably on Fallout 76, what I think is gonna happen, what happened, or but until I get gameplay, I'm just not gonna comment on it right now. I don't think it'd be right for me to comment on it right now. I just wanna wait in. But the trailer, I mean, just watch the trailer, guys, if you haven't watched it already. I mean, what are you doing with your life? I've watched it about 15 times already. I love it every time. It's gonna be such a good game. Let's be real, it's gonna be one of those, it's gonna be a classic. I think it's gonna be one of the better ones. But it's been a while. It's been about, what is it, 3 years since Fallout 4 came out? I felt like it's the same when I was Black Ops 3, so it's been a long run. It's been a bit too long. Second, discovered places here. Interesting. I didn't realize I had missed places on this map. I thought I discovered everything, but that's me being overeager. So I discovered this. It's weird. Like a molehill or something, isn't this? Yeah. I'm not into that now. But anyway, as I was saying, like, I'm counting in the days E3. Like, come on, show us the good stuff. That's all we want to see at E3. We just want to see some good times, you know? Just show us some good stuff. Doing an XP because Gage is finding this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes up. I'd be devastated if it's not this year. I think that would be just, I feel like with Fallout games, they announce them and then they just drop them very quickly, so they don't mess around. I think probably what they do is they probably play it for a while, then they just, you know, decide, hey, let's just release it now. Yeah, that's a cool feature. I love that feature. I think it's a good feature. You know, it's good for game companies, like you see with Red Dead Redemption 2. Bloody hell, it takes forever. Like, they say, oh yeah, it's like this day, and they delay it like 2 or 3 more times. It's like, come on, dudes, I don't have all day. Like, life, it sounds like I have, you know, like, time is money and money is time here, you know. Love to get the game faster, you know. Since I think Red Dead Redemption was announced when I was in college, and I finished, you know, 2 degrees now. So, as you can see, taking their time. So, hopefully that's not the case with this upcoming game. I desperately need it quicker than sooner rather than later. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna just slowly filter away this. Lucky Rider. Sucks to be you, but anyway, we're just gonna have a quick doozle around here before we finish off, and I know what I'm gonna do next time. But do you want to actually get back to this playthrough? I will probably do a playthrough when I come back. On my back, I'm going back this Sunday. I come back Saturday night and I play on Sunday. So that'll be interesting. He's sneaking through any of them. What is that base exactly? You can do that from again. feel like this is pleasant, is it? Anyway, might do that the next time around. We might go over to over there. Yeah, over there. Might have a little dosage of that the next time we around. But anyway, that's all I have time for today. Wow, we did 15 minutes. I did not try to do that. I was trying to keep it as short as possible, but again, it's just thing I get going and I can't stop. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Fallout 4 will resume on this channel and when I get back. But until then, guys, see you guys next time. Peace out. Enjoy your day.